Hey guys, Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for Wolverine and X-Men issue 15. Let's talk about this issue and see what's going on with it. Yeah, so let's talk about the cover first. Really like the cover. I think it shows like who's in this story. It does show our main characters in this story, and it's just a cool cover. It's because this is kind of like a laid back issue. Not much happens. We just kind of see different characters interact with each other, which is cool because we haven't really gotten a breath of fresh air after, all these events with Avengers vs. X-Men. Especially with this series, we really haven't had, like, non-action issue in a while because this is a tie-in series with, the big event of Avengers vs. X-Men. So it's nice to get kind of, a breath of fresh air again of an issue. That way we kind of could just lay back, read it, just see characters interact and not really have that much action in it. So again, this is more of like a laid back issue. So definitely, I love the art actually. It's much better than the art in the story, although I feel like it is improving the art in the interior of the comic book. They keep changing it, but I still don't think they got, the art that everyone wants. It's still like, there's always that one or two things that are not really great about the art. So this, again, is a changed art in this issue. Maybe you'll like it, but for me, I didn't love the art. But we'll talk more about that towards the end of this review. But let's talk about what happened in this issue. Like I said, this is more of a interaction type of issue. We get to see Wolverine and Hope talk, saying, Hope, I don't want you to be in this war, but it seems like I can't stop you. But we see them kind of make a friendship now, even though they're kind of against each other during the Avengers vs. X-Men, or at least, they didn't trust each other. We get to see Iceman and Kitty, kind of their relationship developing, which was really nice because I'm not a fan of Colossus and Kitty Pryde after this whole entire Avengers vs. X-Men thing. So I'm very happy that, Kitty Pryde's starting to get, a normal relationship with a nice guy, and not have so many problems with the Phoenix right now. So I'm very happy to see Kitty Pryde and Iceman happy and them have their own relationship. We get to see Professor X and Rachel kind of talk to each other about their psychic powers, and we get to see Professor X kind of put Quentin Quire in his place, which is very fun to see. We get to see Toad is in a relationship also. He's a little happy, so that's another great thing. We also see Apocalypse Kid. He has to go back to his own planet, so he has to say goodbye to everybody, but kind of in his own way. We get to see Angel graduate and kind of help the school as a graduate because he's too smart and he is too good with training and everything, and now he's able to graduate the school. And then we get to see, all the Wolverine and the X-Men people, everyone from the school, or at least the people who are involved in Avengers vs. X-Men, go off to war, and then see everyone else kind of just watch them do that. So, yeah, it was actually, I thought this was a pretty solid issue. Not, a lot happened, but again, it was more of a breath of fresh air issue where we get to, just lay back, see how characters interact with each other, and, I like seeing that. Usually after the events of, these big events, Avenger vs. X-Men and whatever, we get to see kind of that ending and get to see characters, how they feel about stuff. But I thought it was really cool that we get to see how they felt before the event change and how they felt during this event. And we have 2 more issues left for the big event, so I'm glad we got to see, what these characters are thinking right now. And that's what we get to see. We get to see some happy kind of endings. It's not really a stressful issue, it's like, what are they doing, kind of thing. But no, it's actually a very calm issue, getting to see what everyone's going to do, what their motives are, and see how characters has changed since the first issue of Avengers vs. X-Men. See how they changed, like Hope. Hope was more of like, I need the Phoenix, this is my destiny. But now she's like, oh, now I know the Phoenix is too powerful for me, but, I'm still going to fight, but I know that the Phoenix, we gotta control it, and we have to do something with it. And now Hope is kind of seeing in Wolverine's eyes, maybe she's not strong enough for the Phoenix, and she doesn't think anyone's strong enough for the Phoenix after everything she's seen. Yeah, so I thought really Hope and Wolverine scene in the beginning was really touching and very great to see what they're thinking right now during this whole event. And again, also a really good thing, Kitty Pryde and Bobby, I really love that. And yeah, this is actually a pretty solid issue. Again, nothing much changed, but it's a really good tie-in just to see how these characters are involved with Avengers vs. X-Men, and just to see the X-Men Avenger type of side, the X-Men who are on the Avengers side, see how they're coping with this whole entire event. So, and not teaming up with the X-Men. And there's also another really cool part with Wolverine and Bobby kind of interacting, seeing how Wolverine is kind of a laid back, boss, I would say, and he says, I don't want to be like Cyclops. I'm not gonna, try to be a ruler. I'm gonna be a leader, but I'm not gonna try to be a dictator. And, Bobby's like, are you sure you don't want to yell at me? I mean, I did, go on Cyclops' side and then saw that whole craziness. I'm surprised you're giving me my job back at the school. So I really love that Wolverine and Bobby interaction. So yeah, this was actually a really good issue, and I give it 4 stars. I thought it was really good, and I loved how these people interacted with each other and how these characters interacted. It was a really calm issue, and I really liked it. And the art is improving, but it's not improving. Like, I think the eyes, I would say, if you could see, that I didn't love. I feel like it's kind of weird, their faces. But there's another one with Kitty that I thought was a little weird. Maybe I could get it. Yeah, here's another one, actually, with Angel. Him squinting his eye like that. And I know he's trying to show, oh, well, why am I graduating type of thing. That kind of looked weird during the art. Yeah, so the art's not perfect, but I feel like it is improving. Again, I don't think they really have a good feel on perfect art with this. Here's that kitty thing I was talking about. That looked kind of weird. Like, her eyes are up in the air like this. So that was, I was like, I don't know if they really know how to draw eyes in this. This artist doesn't know how to draw eyes for some reason. But other than that, I thought this art was a big improvement of what we've been seeing with this series. But I don't think they could really get, that perfect art for this series yet. But I do feel like they are trying to find, their art style after all these issues that have come out. And one day I feel like they will find their perfect match of art. Hopefully sooner than later. But again, I say pick this up. I give it 4 stars. It's Comic Uno. And guys, if you haven't been picking up this series, it's a really good tie-in series for Avengers vs. X-Men. A really good series all on its own, So definitely pick it up. And it's Comic Uno. Guys, don't forget to follow me on Twitter for Comic Uno and the Rand Situations. And I'll just have news about my videos. So this is Comic Uno. Bye, guys.